So you've probably come to this video because you followed all of the instructions in the IntelliJ setup video, yet when it came to running your test suite, you ended up having all of these red highlights, or or when you went to compile the test suite, you ended up with a Java package org.JUnit does not exist. So this kind of esoteric error has a pretty quick fix, but essentially what it means is that you haven't added the JUnit library to your Java class path for this project. So it doesn't know where to look for JUnit, and yet you're trying to execute some JUnit functions. Now, the options for adding in libraries is a little bit buried in IntelliJ, but fortunately I will walk you through step by step how to do it. The first step is to go to File, select Project Structure. You're going to want to go to Modules right here. Then you're going to select Dependencies. And you should notice that your thing doesn't have any dependencies other than the Java 8 JDK and your module source code. So that's what we expected, right? JUnit wasn't listed as a dependency here, so it doesn't know where to find, or so IntelliJ doesn't know where to find it when it's compiling your code. So what we have to do is we've got to point JUnit in the direction of we've got to point IntelliJ in the direction of the JUnit library. And we can do that pretty easily. What we're going to do is we're going to click this plus button right here. We're going to add a dependency. It's going to be a library, and it's going to be a Java library. So we're going to go there. And now this is kind of the trickiest part of all. What we need to do is we need to find the IntelliJ installation directory. For Windows users, this will probably be under Program Files. For Mac users, I'm not really sure where to look, but you'll probably know where programs are installed in your computer. For me, personally, running a Linux distribution, I have it just installed in my home directory right here under IntelliJ. Regardless of what operating system you're running, when you open up the IntelliJ installation directory, you should see a couple of subfolders. The one that we're most interested in is this lib subfolder. When you open it up, you can see a bunch of different jar files, and these all represent libraries that come pre-bundled with the IntelliJ installation. And fortunately, JUnit is one of them. So if you scroll down far enough, we will see the JUnit libraries. Now, importantly, you want to select the JUnit 4.12 bundle. That's the one that has all the features that we're going to be using in this class. Now, unfortunately, in JUnit 4.12, they stopped bundling one of their main dependencies in that library. So we're going to have to select one other file as well, and that is going to be the Hamcrest Core 1.3 library. We need both of these libraries in order for JUnit to function properly. So I'm going to select OK here. We get this little dialog. Yep, I want both of them. It only gave me the one. Potentially, you've got to select them one at a time. Sorry about that. Hamcrest Core. Yep, we're all good. You want to see, so at the end of the day, you kind of want to see your project have both the JUnit and the Hamcrest Core dependencies included. If you don't see these here, JUnit won't work, and you'll get some errors when you try to run your test suite. So if we click Apply and we click OK, you'll see that the red highlighting went away. And when we try to run, I don't want to add those to Git. When we try to run this again, we get the testing that we're familiar with all of the different units here and whether or not they pass. And that's all there is to adding JUnit to your class path and resolving the module not found errors.